Hey legends, it's Aqua and we are officially in 2026. Oh my god, I seriously can't believe another year has just flown by. So with that being said, it is time to go over my top 5 favorite purchases for 2025. Surprisingly, it wasn't that hard to pick out my top 5. It was a little bit difficult to rank them, but I didn't buy as nearly models last year as I have in previous years. So it was a little bit easier to narrow it down to just 5 models. I do have some honorable mentions that I want to put in at the end, just because I feel like they need to be recognized, but they're not quite in my top 5. So we're gonna start with number 5, and that is Cash. Cash is Breyer's fall release for last year. He's a limited edition of 2,500, and honestly, I'm obsessed with this guy. He's stunning. He may just be a simple buckskin, but I absolutely love how Breyer has done this guy. His dapples are really soft and light. His shading is lovely. He's very, very close to the real horse. I did actually see the photos and read the story about this guy. I love the story about this horse. But as most of you know, I just had to have this guy in my collection because it's on the Dundee mold, and I have a massive conga on this mold. It's my favorite Breyer mold ever. So if Breyer releases a model on this mold, I must have it. So I added this guy to my collection. I was really, really thrilled. Pretty sure my conga is over 20 now, so it's expanding quite drastically. And honestly, I think this is one of Breyer's best regular runs for last year. They did quite a few releases last year, but I think he is definitely one of the best. Moving on into 4th place, we have Pierce, who is actually a Fireheart custom that was done by Lightning Leo, or Katie on Instagram. I'm obsessed with this guy. He's absolutely stunning. He's a dark silver bay, I believe. His color is quite different, I had to say. That was the first thing that drew me to this guy, is that his color is very out there. It's quite fiery. His bay is just gorgeous. I love how soft Katie does her customs, and the mane and tail I think was what sold me really, because there's just so many different colors in his mane and tail, and I absolutely love it. He's just absolutely stunning. There's like all these tiny little details in him as well, like there's teeth. He has teeth that are painted on, and his eyes are absolutely stunning. I love the eyes, and just everything about this guy is absolutely gorgeous. So I just had to have this guy, and hence why he's in my top 5 for last year. The next 3 models are all resins, so I've kind of mixed it up a little bit. So I just had 2 Breyers, and now we're going to move on to my resins. So in 3rd place, we have Sebastian, who is my little Willem resin. I think that's how you pronounce the name. He was painted by Angelica Enzelmo, and I absolutely love this guy. I have loved him pretty much since I first saw him in a live show in 2022. So it's been a couple of years. But yeah, I love him. His detail is absolutely stunning. He's a dappled blue roan. I love all the detail that he has. He's got herring all through his coat. He's got dapples in there. He's got striped hooves. He has a snip. And he has a star. His eyes are beautiful. I absolutely just love everything about this little guy, so he had to be in my top 5. So the next 2 models was really hard to place because they're both by the same artist but on 2 different sculpts that are actually ultimate holy grails for me. So it was really, really hard to put them in 1st and 2nd. So 2nd place is Finley, my beautiful Valet resin that was painted by Nyan Productions on Instagram. By the way, I will have all the links to the artists that I mentioned in this video down in the description below, so you can't miss them. This guy I'm obsessed with. He was a commission, so I did actually have him painted to a Blue Roan Appaloosa. He was inspired by Noodle, who is I guess you could say he's a popular Frisian on TikTok, I believe. But yeah, he was the inspiration for this horse. And I think Lisa absolutely smashed this guy. She did fantastic with him. She was trying out a new herring technique at the time. So I just let her go absolutely wild, and she did such an amazing job. It's insane. I love all those tiny little details on him too. He's got herring all through his mane and tail. He's got like herring in his feathers, striped hooves. The eyes are just stunning, and she even added a little snip as well. He is supposed to have a star, but his forelock kind of blocks it. So we're just gonna pretend that it's there. But yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with this model. I always freak out when I'm handling him. I don't wanna hold him for too much longer. But yeah, he was a very close first place. So my #1 purchase for 2025 is Kaminari, who was painted also by Nyan Productions. Lisa absolutely did a fabulous job with this guy. I can't even describe how happy I am with him. He has so much detail. His shading is lovely. He's a bay pinto, and she did herring all through him. He has blue half brown eyes, which I'm obsessed with. And I just love all the herring detail through his mane, even in his tail as well. And his markings are just so cool. Like, I love everything about this guy. He's just such a cool looking model, and I seriously can't wait to take this guy out for shows this year. I think he's gonna absolutely smash it in the show ring, but we'll see. We'll wait and see. But yeah, he is definitely my favorite purchase for 2025. I'm so proud and thrilled that I have this guy in my collection. Now, before we finish off, I do have a couple of honorable mentions that I just want to throw in here. But the first one I want to mention is little Zoe. She is a little Shiza resin that was painted by Kingston Studios, and she is so freaking cute. I love all the tiny little details on her. She's got dapples, a little snip, which I didn't actually know about at the time. And I just love the shading on this little girl. She's just so adorable. So she is definitely one of my honorable mentions. Next up is Soren. Now this guy, I did technically do an unboxing video for him, but it kind of got lost. So this is Soren, everybody. He is my classic sized D'Artagnan. I believe he was painted by Blackbird Studios. Unfortunately, he looks like he had a repair done, but it wasn't done very well, so I'm going to have to go in and fix that. But I got him for an absolute steal, and I love the color of him. He is a dun, I believe, and I really hope that I can get him all fixed up and ready for showing later this year. Next we have Rowan, who is one of Breyer's Premier Club releases for last year, and I just absolutely love this guy. He was one of the reasons that I joined the Premier Club again last year, and I love him. He is the loose mane and tail variation, so there's actually 2 variations of this guy, but I just had to go with the loose mane and tail variation because I love the mane and tail on this guy. He's so freaking pretty. His dapples are really soft and lovely. I love the shading, and his eyes are actually really, really nice for a change. They don't look buggish like Breyer does them sometimes. The next model is one that I just had to have because it was gonna be part of my conga. This is the glossy 7 Art Surprise Pintalusa. I have actually been trying to search for all the glossy variations of the 7 Art Surprise. I've almost got all the glossy variations on the 7 Art Surprise. I still need the glossy Maximum Sabino, and I still need the rainbow Appaloosas. But we'll find them. We'll get them at some point. But I was just so thrilled to find this guy for a really good price too. And he's in pretty good condition, all considering. Like, he isn't really going to be doing much in my collection. He's just there mostly for the conga. But the gloss really does bring out his color. He's really pretty. His speckling is insane. I love his spots. They're just so gorgeous. And his color is very different from the matte variation, surprisingly. Like, this guy's a lot darker than my matte variation, but I still love him. He's still gorgeous, and he's another part of my conga. The next and last model in my honorable mentions is actually one that's a little bit different. He is a Premier Club model, but I ended up painting him because I wasn't a huge fan of the original finish. So this is Sirius. He is my Cosimo that I had resculpted and painted to a blue roan. He is one of my favorite customs by far from this year because I really experimented with the detail in the mane and tail. I did a lot of herring, and I really, really love how it turned out. His color is really nice too. I tried a new color in my acrylics, and it actually turned out really, really nice. So I'm really, really happy with how he turned out. And he has like tiny little details in his face as well. I extended his tail just slightly and it's kind of straight cut at the bottom. So yeah, I'm really happy with this guy, and he definitely had to be in my honorables for last year. And there we have it. I hope everyone enjoyed seeing my favorite purchases for 2025. I'm really excited about 2026. I've got so many plans in motion, including Breyerfest, some live shows, and of course I'm going to be focusing more on my customizing this year, so expect more content with customs in it. I want to thank you all so much for supporting me. It's been an incredible 2025. Don't forget to comment down below what your favorite purchases were for last year. I'd love to hear what your favorite models were. Don't forget to leave a like. You can also subscribe to my channel, and if you're feeling bold, you can check out my Instagram at aqua.models, and I will see you all in my next video. Stay legendary.